What if Shanks wasn't just a Yonko, but a guardian of a promise? What if Roger left him more than a hat? Today, I'll walk you through a theory that stitches together everything we know. Roger's last voyage, Oden's prophecy, the gum-gum fruit, Emu's giant straw hat, Shanks in East Blue, and the moment he said, "I bet it on the new era." This is the theory of Shanks' secret mission. Chapter 1. Roger's Decision. About 25 years ago, Gol D. Roger and his crew reached Laugh Tale and discovered the true history, the One Piece, the Void Century, Joyboy, and the Will of D. From what we know, the story of Joyboy was revealed there. Roger learned that Joyboy would return one day, more than 20 years in the future, and would change the world. Roger said it himself. We were too early. He also learned that Joyboy's power was tied to a special devil fruit. He learned that the devil fruit grants the user a rubbery body. But Roger knew he wouldn't live to see that future. He was already terminally ill. So he made a decision. If I can't be there, I'll set the stage. Chapter 2. Roger sets the stage. Roger planned everything so that even after he was gone, the wheels would keep turning. First, he decided to have a child. He wanted his child to become Joyboy. Second, he left a mission to Shanks. Not to Rayleigh, not to Buggy, not to anyone else, because Roger loved Shanks like a son. Shanks was the next generation after him. He had already entrusted his hat to Shanks, but this mission was far more important. Shanks couldn't reach Laugh Tale. He stayed behind to care for Buggy, who had fallen sick. So Roger told Shanks just enough about Joyboy. He described Joyboy's devil fruit and told Shanks to find it. He told him about his plan of having a child. He also told him that in case the Navy discovered his child, Garp would be the one to hide him. Finally, he instructed Shanks, "When you find my child, let him eat the devil fruit. Encourage him to go to the new world when he grows up, and pass the straw hat to him." The hat was more than a keepsake, as we glimpse a giant straw hat sealed in Mary Jua. That hat may have once belonged to Joyboy himself. The straw hat wasn't just fashion. It was lineage. From Joyboy to Roger, from Roger to Shanks, and from Shanks to the one who would fulfill the promise. Finally, Roger turned himself in, and his execution was set in Logtown. But this wasn't a surrender. It was a marketing scheme. By saying, "I left everything in one place, go find it," Roger turned his death into the greatest advertisement of all time, launching the pirate era. This was all to spark an age of dreamers rushing to the new world. Exactly as Oden's journal hinted, more than 20 years from now, the young will come rushing to the new world. Roger wasn't just dying on that platform. He was calling forth the very generation that would greet Joyboy. His death was the billboard for the beginning of Joyboy's era. Chapter 3. Shanks' Actions. As instructed by Roger, Shanks spent over a decade hunting a specific fruit. Since the fruit's name had changed over the years, he first had to figure out what it was called now. Then he had to track it down. Finally, he stole it from a government transport 13 years ago. He already knew Garp would be the one caring for Roger's child. But he didn't know the child's whereabouts. He couldn't just walk up to Garp and ask about Roger's kid. So he waited. He watched. He set up a base in the most unlikely place for a future Yonko, in the hometown of the hero of the Navy, Foosha Village. For about a year, he searched every corner for Roger's child. He didn't give the fruit to anybody, not even to his own daughter. But fate had other plans. While the search is on, the fruit made its own choice. Zoan-type devil fruits have their own will. This one chose freedom over bloodline. It chose a boy who laughed loud, fought for his friends, and refused to be caged. Shanks recognized the spirit. He stopped searching for Roger's child and began betting on Luffy instead. Then came the Sea King. Shanks could have easily erased it with hockey. Instead, he gave his arm to save Luffy's life. Later, when Whitebeard asked him why, Shanks said, "I bet it on the new era." This wasn't weakness, It was faith. The future Yonko laid down an arm because he believed Joyboy was here, and his name was Monkey D. Luffy. Shanks then cleverly used the straw hat as encouragement for Luffy to travel to the new world. By passing down the straw hat, Roger's will, and perhaps Joyboy's relic, Shanks gave Luffy a mission. Return this to me when you're a great pirate. And I'll bet my life on this. When Shanks finally meets Luffy, he will not take the hat back. Chapter 4. Shanks' Secret Mission. Since Shanks stopped searching for Roger's son, he never discovered Ace's identity. He asked Whitebeard to stop Ace from chasing Blackbeard, not because Ace was Roger's son, but because Ace was Luffy's brother, and the hunt would lead to disaster. If Shanks had known Ace was Roger's son, he would have moved heaven and earth to save his captain's keepsake. But he arrived late at Marineford, not to rescue Ace, but to end the war and protect the future from collapsing. His mission was Joyboy's return. His priority was the one carrying the fruit and the hat, not the bloodline Roger tried to hide. On his way to Marineford, Shanks even stopped Kaido, likely to prevent a catastrophe that would crush the very generation Roger wanted to inspire. So Shanks isn't pushing pieces forward. He's holding the line until Joyboy stands up. Painful, controversial, but consistent with a man guarding an era. In the end, Shanks isn't the man who claims the throne. He's the man who keeps it empty until the right king arrives. He found the fruit. He kept the hat. He delivered them to the chosen kid. He bet his arm on a laugh that could shake the world. And that is Shanks's secret mission. Not to seize the age, but to deliver it to the one who dances when the chains break. If you think I have a point, drop a like and tap hype to boost this theory to more fans. What do you think? Was Shanks searching for Ace and found Joyboy instead, or did he know the moment he saw Luffy? Drop your thoughts and your own evidence trails below. I hope you are doing well, and I'll catch you later.